trick. All right, thank you. Here's James. LeBron James with the baseline jumper for his. Miami has them all over West. Nice pass from West. Hibbert blocked and then stripped. It'll be Miami ball.
How about the defensive effort there by the league's MVP, LeBron James, rotating over, getting the block shot on Roy Hibbert. Hibbert gets the rebound and
just going to dominate. He needs to work on the offensive glass. There's James over George. Gotta hit that floater, but that's not LeBron's shot. Haslem with the steal. Here's James leading Wade in the playoffs. And here's another quick opportunity for Miami. It counts in the foul. Hibbert had no shot.
But that's not Hibbert's fault. That's Paul George's mistake. When the turnover occurred, if you're 5 gold jerseys, you got to get back in transition. Everyone has their backs turned to the basketball. Chalmers does absolutely the right thing. You get the ball in quickly and advance it to LeBron James, who takes the contact from Hibbert.
James over George. What a start for LeBron James. Timeout, 5:21 remaining in this first quarter, and Miami up by 4. LeBron James sizzling, scoring 9 of Miami's first 11 points. James played on a switch by Hill, goes right at him, leads Anderson, and he scores. Pacers thought might have been a travel.
See how much it is.
Indiana up by 7. Nice pass as Haslem able to put it home on the assist from James. Stevenson rimming out. Here's Chalmers for 3. They play, and I think Miami is adapting here in the third quarter. Here's James from downtown. The floor despite the 4 fouls. Wade stopped by Hibbert, but James is right there. Miami has come out with a burst. Kept alive by Haslem. Nice pass for James. James on the drive. Down low to Anderson, who just checked in. Questionable because of a bruised left shoulder. Chalmers earlier hit 2 from downtown. Here's Allen. He struggled from 3. He thought he was hit by his. Met by George. Goes right at him. To the rim. On the follow. And the foul. LeBron James showing the second effort and will go to the line.
Yeah, it's those 50-50 balls we talked about, but the Heat now starting to beat the Pacers at their own game. Offensive rebounds here. Paul George goes for the strip down, doesn't get it. LeBron James, fourth quarter. I'm not quite sure he's 100% healthy from that jam toe.
Nice move by James. 1-point advantage for Indiana. Here's James setting it up again for Anderson.
Punch off the bench. Remember the Heat averaging 36 points from their...
Wade played by Hill. Shot clock to 5. Wade behind the back. Wade rejected by Hibbert. James is 1 on the shot clock. Up for 3. Got an extra 3-point shooter on the floor. James, whip pass inside for Wade. What a play. Miami is over the limit.
Yeah, and if you're Roy Hibbert, you've got to be all the way at that charge circle right there. If Chris Bosh catches the basketball, you have enough time to close the gap.
Finds West. Oh, man. And here comes Wade. The game is tied at 99. James picked up by Hill. Goes at him. Here's LeBron, and he puts it home on a layup. I don't understand why Vogel took Hibbert out. LeBron's eyes lit up. When Roy Hibbert went to the bench, there's nobody to protect the rim.
And the switch with George Hill on LeBron James. There's no way strength-wise that Hill was going to be able to stay with LeBron. Just one dribble and he's by him. David West swipes at the basketball. He can't rotate over because...
Will inbound. West plays the inbounds. Battier gets it in. Here's James on the drive for the win. Got it off on time. LeBron James taking to the rim, and Miami coming away with a 1-point overtime victory. They will check it out on replay, but it appeared that he got it off on time.
Well, it was an overplay defensively by Paul George. What he wanted to do was let LeBron James catch the basketball in front of him. He overplays on the left side, which gives LeBron James one dribble, and you mentioned it, Steve, a chance to get all the way to the basket.
And very clearly, this is going to count. Beautiful move from James. Great play drawn up by Erik Spoelstra.
And now the official word after the video replay is checked out. Miami taking game 1. They've won 16 of their last 18 playoff games going back to last season. What a tremendous opening game of this Eastern Conference Final. Roy Hibbert cannot believe what he has seen.
It's time to ball. It's time to ball. Most valuable player, you talking about your dog. Down in the post, down low. I'm in overdrive. Fast and I'm furious. I dominate the baseline. All-star Miami taking over. It's ring time. It's time to ball. It's time to ball. Most valuable player, you talking about your dog.
On a steamy 82-degree night in South Florida, it is on to Game 2, and better than 19,000 still making their way into American Airlines Arena. This a franchise record 148th consecutive sellout. And they're here for Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Final. The defending NBA champion Miami Heat facing the Indiana Pacers, coming off a thrilling Game 1 with the Heat defeating the Pacers in overtime. Miami has won 16 of its last 18 playoff games. With the victory here tonight, it means we will be back in Miami for a Game 5. Again, the final, the Pacers 97 and the Heat 93 coming up next. It is Inside the NBA, presented by Hyundai. Thanks to our producer, Scott Cockerell, director, Renato Lowe, and our statistician, Brian Taylor. For Steve Kerr, Reggie Miller, Craig Sager, and the rest of the crew, Marv Albert saying good night from Miami. You've been watching TNT's exclusive coverage of the 2013 NBA Eastern Conference Finals. After the break, we'll send it to Ernie, Kenny, Charles, and Shaq.
I like that. We got ourselves a series, fellas. It is
Look at the
1-1.
snarl. Look at that big man snarl.
Oh, this was something.
Well, LeBron came out early and often and said from the start, I'm going to be aggressive offensively.
Little floater he's been working on.
Well,
with
that's the
Hibbert in
floater that
middle.
would have happened if Hibbert was in the game last night.
That's what Hibbert has to do the rest of the series. Barbecue chicken down there, jump hook him to death. Like Chuck says, he's shooting over little chairs.
Gotcha.
He had a 29-point night.
Young has got to not be. That was his fault for being all lackadaisical.
After one, Indiana leading 28-22. They would also lead at the half. Here's Chris Bosh, who bottoms out the jumper, ties the game at 37.
And he spread the floor for them really well, Ernie, and gave those driving lanes to LeBron. But this guy was just too big, too strong, and too good. And, you know, his athleticism picked up to me in this game.
They go 16-3 on Miami.
Wow, what a pass.
And then LeBron hits Mike Miller as Miami goes 7-0 to end the first half, and it's a 6-point game. Look at this pass.
I love Mike Miller, but when you get hurt just shooting, it might be time to come on TV.
Not just shoot.
When you get-
when you can hit an open three.
It's 50 when you
An open three is
I
tough.
love you, Mike.
That's an open three, man. Come on, man. You can't roll your hip. You can't roll your hip on an open three, man.
53-47 at the
I think I
half.
could go in there.
Indiana.
That's almost as bad as get hurt when you're bowling.
Third period, Miami turns up the heat defensively. There's LeBron. And it's a 2-point game.
Wow.
Not much more you can say, but 2-point game.
Finish around the rim.
Now it's 60-56. And D. Wade somehow. Again, a 2-point game.
He's a guy that's got to maybe take another step, because this is a nice move right here. He gives it back to LeBron. LeBron with the finish. But we have to see more of these plays worldwide from D. Wade.
It's 60-60
Worldwide E.
at that point, and then Wade again.
WWE Worldwide Ernie.
73-71.
Oh, give me
and
some.
Here's
Birdman is down. Birdman is down.
Get Bird down. Get Bird down.
Oh,
Hey,
my goodness.
Paul George is clearly a hunter. Oh my goodness.
Bird down. Bird down. Bird down.
That made it 76-71, and LeBron's answer is the deep three.
No, let's go at it, young fella. You want some? I got some.
I like
Give
that,
me
though.
some.
But that's
All
just
right.
respect,
All right,
man.
I'm coming back for you.
I like that. That's just respect.
I thought it was a great moment.
That was a great
awesome.
moment.
Fourth quarter now.
Ernie,
Yes, this is the weapon of mass destruction.
this is a weapon of mass destruction. Oh, man, what an honor and a privilege to watch this guy play, man.
This guy played well.
Paul.
George Hill gives a great three out to
Right
Paul
back
George.
at him.
It's like, and this guy is a superstar in the making. You're watching the making of a superstar.
Oh.
You put it in the oven, you put a little ball handling in it,
Oh,
you
my
put a
God.
little
What a block.
defense, you put a little passing,
man.
and you have Paul George, the making of a superstar.
What a, oh.
And it's the finish on the other end from Rio. And it's an 85-84 lead. Building absolutely going nuts at this point. And then Bosch hits the three. And it's 88-84 in favor of Miami with about 6 minutes to go in the game.
Ernie, you know who impressed me?
Who's that?
Coach Vogel, because when you saw the fast tracks, he told his team not to panic. We'll be fine. That was great coaching. Because Shaq always says that when your leader don't panic,
The
the team
troops
don't panic.
Exactly. And there's LeBron drawing the contact.
Was that really contact? He been kissed harder than that.
91, I wouldn't know. 91-89, and then the score tied at 91, and David West, who had gone cold for most of the game,
He's a beast
gives him
down
the
there.
lead.
We got Ray Allen on him. He had to take that shot.
93-91. Then with the score 95-93, LeBron turns it over to West.
And yet LeBron's passing at the end of the game was questionable only because they really weren't double teaming him. They were staying home, and everybody's staying home, and all of a sudden he's still looking for other people. You are the person at this time. We haven't seen this LeBron James make these kind of mistakes in probably 3-4 years.
Well, you know, he can turn a turnover. Don't mean anything.
Well, yeah, two. We haven't seen two in the last minute of a game by LeBron in a long time.
And Chris Bosh off the mark from three, ball out of bounds. The ball game belongs to the Indiana Pacers.
You know,
97-93.
You know, LeBron had those two turnovers. It's hard carrying 4 people up and down the court. He might have been a little tired.
4-point win for the Pacers as they head to Game 3 at the Fieldhouse.